Okay, let's get it. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Sean from Collector's Closet, coming at you with another review. And today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Marvel's Eternals movie figures. Now, this is 4 of the 7 figures that are in this wave. I have done a review on, what's his name? Let's see. Karis, however you pronounce the name. All of these names are weird as hell, so don't kill me in the comments. The only ones I need to get now is Kingo and Druid, which I will be adding to this collection. I wouldn't have any of these had I not found them on clearance. And we're going to talk about that as well. For, I think these were $22.99 or something like that when they first came out. Hell no. And hell yeah at the same time. The sculpt, detail, paint, the suits, dope as hell. But the characters, I don't think a lot of people care too much for the movie or characters. So hence why they were shelf warming like a motherfucker at all my Targets. These things, I mean, it's like they shipped cases upon cases of these figures and they just sat. And I wasn't going to get them until they hit clearance, which that's the only reason why I'm getting them now. But I'm doing the review for those who did not pick up this wave and are on the fence. And if you see it out on clearance, should you get them? Hell, I paid $9 for Sprite. I mean, and like I said, man, the scope, paint and shit is all dope as hell to me. I just wish they had the same type of love when they come with the comic characters and shit. But we're gonna go over it. That's enough talking. It's gonna be pretty much a lengthy video already as it is, because I'm doing all 4 in one video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Bong. And which one first? Let's go with Sprite since she on the outside. Now, I did pick mine up at GameStop. GameStop be having me weak with this bullshit ass clearance tags that are like $1 off or $2 off from the original price. This ain't no damn clearance, so I didn't pay this. Like I said, I paid $9 because it's on sale on GameStop.com. And if it was $29.99, hell no, hard pass. But if you picked it up for that price, more power to you. The value is whatever you set it to be. So for me, I really do like the sculpt and shit, but the characters, I was, man, with Marvel Legends, they tend to do some bullshit, man. So whatever. There's Sprite. Hell, let's do it like this. Let's get all of them out of packaging. And I know I say no editing allowed. We go raw, uncut. But I might edit this out. I might not. You guys are on this ride with me. If you're a subscriber to the channel, I appreciate it. But you know how we do. Little to no editing allowed. Bong. Let's move the packages. We're going to file these to the side. And we're just going to pull them all out. Let's see. Cersei. Like Game of Thrones, right? There we go. Let me know in the comments, man. Did you pick up this wave? Or are you thinking about it and you're like me? If you catch it on clearance or on sale or having a dry run, and you see these things for $5, $6, $9, $10, $12. You scratch that itch for them because of how they look, let me know. But I'm going to pull them all straight out. We are going to go over detail, sculpt, paint, and articulation. Hit my backdrop. Don't hit the backdrop. Y'all not worthy enough for to hit the backdrop. You heard? Do we got to pick up? I'm not. I'm gonna leave the extra hands because they don't really come with any accessories. That's another thing. They just come with a pair of hands and some bullshit. No head sculpts and shit like that. And they come with the builder figure piece. Since I don't have the whole builder figure, I'm gonna leave them in packaging. Save us. I might pull it out. It depends. You know how we do it over here. I get to playing and talking and shit. And next thing I know, we building the damn builder figure or what we have of it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do separate videos for all of these. I figured we could tackle most of them all in one. Since you guys already seen videos probably or reviews on them. You just get my raw uncut shit and getting an explanation of why I went ahead and bought them. And you may be on the same, you may be thinking the same thing. I can't even get her to stand. Let's see. Stand. Sprite. Let's see. Can we get you to stand? She got a big ass head. God damn. Ankles are stiff, which is a good thing. Cersei. And what's her name? Let me see. Makari don't want to stand. Let's see. We're going to start with Makari, actually. Let's go over the details. Let me get a little bit more light. There we go. A little bit more light to shine on these guys. And there she is. Looking pretty good. I'm going to angle my camera down a little bit, man. I didn't set up. I came right up and just started filming. There we go. Boom. But like I said, man, the suit, the shiny shit, dope. The sculpt, pretty dope. I do have some missing paint on the inner thigh or some silver paint that has hit the inner thigh. It looks terrible. Glad I didn't. Or maybe that's a design. It don't look like a damn design. See that? But the shininess is dope to me. Her ankles is... And like the sculpt, the detail is dope. The head sculpt is done pretty well. Paint applied pretty good. Nice little freckles. The hair is done pretty good. It's the back of her. And we might just use one. Let's see. They're all different sculpts. Here's Cersei. That green is fire. Man, Makara don't want to stand for shit. She's making my video much longer than what I already want it to be for these figures. They don't deserve that much of a spotlight in the first place. And I might not even get any views on it because they're so old. Stand. Here's Cersei. Like I said, that green is fire, reflective, sculpt, paint. It's done pretty good. Get some swirling down in here, but not up in here. Here's the back of her. Hair is done really good. I feel like they could have added some, or maybe that's just her hair tied up like that, not real with the actual hair tie. And there's the face. She looks pretty good. Got a little mole, or maybe that's just misapplied paint. That digital printing is crazy. There's she. Where she stand? Let's bring Sprite into. She got a big ass head and a little ass body. And look at that hinge. Look at that shit. It looks crazy. Anyway, silver is done pretty good. The metallic turquoise is done really good. You get some marbling down in here. Here's the back of her. And all this is pliable. The digital print is A1. Hair is done pretty good. And it looks printed. You see that? Nice highlights. They're not bad. Like, to be honest, they're really not bad. I said it from the jump. I just didn't pick them up, but they're really not bad whatsoever. Here's this fat face guy. Well, not too bad. There's the head sculpt. At least his beard is done pretty good. Looks pretty good. You get this purple, silver, some different blue paint apps here. Get some gold. And that purple plastic, man. The color that they like, this shimmery shit, is dope. To me. They're not bad figures. So, let's start with him. The head. Let's see how good the articulation is. The head looks up that far. It looks down that far. And it's on a double ball. So you get crazy amount of pivot. You see what I'm saying, man? They give movie figures all the tooling. He has double jointed pinless elbows. See what I'm saying? Looks pretty good. Doesn't come up too far because he's kind of buff and bulky, which I don't mind. He has bicep swivel, which is kind of loose. Of course, you get rotation left or right. The arm does hinge up to there. Back, forth. You get rotation and a horizontal hinge for the hands. And that's on both. Now, you get an ab cut, which you don't get much crunching forward. Going back, you get decent amount. But the paint doesn't carry completely up. So, I mean, what more like crazy poses are you going to put these guys in? This here is soft. Be careful because if you push too far, you may split this up more. But as is, legs hinge only out about that far. Kicking forward, you got to kick out to the side just to get through that slit. So you really don't get much, and it kicks out to the side on its own. Going back, not happening because of this. Even though it's pliable, you still don't get much. And with this big ass shit draping down over his legs, he still has double jointed pinless knees though. You see what I'm saying? How Hasbro do us? I think it's bullshit, man. They give them these movie figures all the attention and love and tooling. You know what I'm saying? Foot hinges down that far, hinges up far, and you get pivot. So articulation on this dude, A1. Other than the legs, not being able to, but what crazy action pose are you going to put this guy in? Really? But he does look good, and he has all the latest technology as far as pinless elbows, knees. He has a double ball for the head, so you get a lot of natural movement and rotation out of it. Come on, man. Hasbro, make this standard, not just on these movie figures, man. Anyway, let's move him back. Let's get who you guys want to do. Let's see. Let's do Cersei. Well, let's see. Let's do Makari since she's difficult to stand. Looking up, you're not gonna get much because of the hair. Looking down, she can look down good enough. She does have. Does she have some? Yeah, she has tilt, rotation at the head. Arms hinge all the way up. You almost get a damn Y. It's pretty good. Single jointed elbows, but you get more than a 90-degree bend, which I love. And you also get the rotation there. So I don't know why they don't do double jointed elbows on the females. See how she had, and this is the inconsistent shit that I hate. She has single jointed elbows, right? Even though you get more than 90 degrees. Riri has double jointed elbows and pinless. You get more range. It looks good. And you're still on that small frame body, right? I don't understand that shit, man. And she came out a damn year ago. Hands hinge in and out. As far as crunch, she could crunch a little bit, not much. Crunch, bending back, she could bend back quite a bit. You also get your rotation there, right? A little hula hoop action up in there. Nothing at the waist. I ain't even talk about that. On this guy, you get your rotation up there as well, right? Little bit of tilt. I mean, you could push it and get a little bit more up out of it, but as far as you also get thigh swivel on this guy. I didn't talk about that. I didn't even peep that. So you do get thigh swivel, but you don't get rotation for the hip. So you get your rotation, you get crazy tilt on this smaller frame, which is pretty good. Legs, and she has nothing in the way. So check that out. Legs only hinge out that far. That's crazy. Kicking up, she can kick up far. Going back, not much. Only about that far. Not too bad. You do get thigh cut, and she's double jointed with pinless knees, which look really good. And as far as her ankle, foot hinges down crazy, hinges up, and crazy amount of tilt, right? So she's pretty dope. Only if I could get her to hold a damn pose without putting in too much work. Let's see. Can I get her to hold this weird ass pose? Man, I don't know how this dude D Amazing does it, man, but he does it. What am I missing, D Amazing? Hit me up in the comments. If you ever was to watch one of my videos, if one of you guys can tag him, tell him to check me out. I'm trying. I'm practicing. I practice and I practice and it still don't work out for me. I know I'm doing something wrong. There she go. Bang. Now, once I move her, she's going to tilt. There's that. Move her off to the side. Let's go to Cersei. And the only reason why, and my backdrop fell, only reason why I'm going over the articulation with all of them is because their suits are different. Right? So, in the hair and all of that. So she can look up just a little bit. She could look down a lot further than Makari, it seemed like. Rotation. She has the tilt for expression. Arms hinge up only to a T. See? That's a difference. She has single jointed elbows. That's a difference. Hers aren't cut as much as Makari's, but you get your rotation there. Horizontal hinge for the hands. They do go back and forth. And look at this shit. It's like you could get it to bend that way, man. I don't understand that shit. That looks crazy. And it's loose, yo. See, I'm glad I didn't pay full retail for that shit, man. The Sprite's arm does the same damn thing. This one does too. She crunches forward only about that far. Crunches back that far, or leans back that far. What am I missing? That arm is super loose. Her legs. Now she has some hindrance, unlike Makari, but I can tell her legs will split a lot further than Makari's. She can kick up only about that far. Runs into this, going back, not as much. She does have a thigh cut, pinless, double jointed knees. Foot hinges down. Up just a little bit. Her shoes are a lot different. That's a difference in the molds or from the figures that she got pivot. She has different shoes. A little heel on them. They're shaped different. They all have a unique sculpt. That's pretty impressive. And of course, she doesn't lean. Yeah, she can lean side to side. She whip and hula hoop. Let's see what kind of pose I could put her in. I don't know what kind of bullshit pose this is, but I'm just messing around. Little some. But can't get her to stand. Legs are kind of loose. I mean, but you're not going to get no real dynamic posing out of these guys. Not really. And last but not least, Sprite. She has that same elbow bullshit. Head, she can look up quite a bit because she has shorter hair. Looking down, pretty good. Crazy amount of tilt. That's what I love about the double ball. Make it universal, Hasbro. And look at that beautiful, natural movement. Love that, man. As far as her ab, she crunches forward not much at all. Leaning back quite a bit. Tilt. She can tilt side to side. Get her hula hoop on. I'm grabbing something. Arms hinge up almost to a Y. They do go all the way around. Of course, you get your rotation. Single jointed elbows, and she's like Makari. They do bend up quite a bit, and that's where you would get your rotation at. Hands hinge horizontal, in and out. Right? Let's see. Legs go out further than both of those. Makari and Cersei. And of course, the hell is his name? I've seen the movie. Didn't really too much care for it. I don't know. Don't pay attention to my boy Edif in the background past Visla. What's his name? Fastos? Some shit like that. Legs kick up that far. Kick back, a little bit. Of course, thigh cut. Which ain't too bad. You don't see the flat surface shit. She has double jointed pinless knees. She looks pretty good. Foot hinge all the way down. Hinges all the way up. And crazy amount of pivot. And for her, let's see, kind of crazy, or not even crazy, but sort of like, let's see. Can I get her in something different? That's pretty dope. I wish I could get them like to balance on one foot. Have like some Let's see. Now we just playing. That's the beauty, man. Like getting shit like this for a few bucks or on clearance, being able to open them up, see some shit that you actually do like about it, about the figures. You know, changes your mind on shit. Like, and also like highlight some shit about the company. Like they can do shit like this, but they choose not to. They had the technology. It takes 2-3 years just before they even release a figure. But they'll release some shit that still has pins. Females that don't have, yeah, they have better bends in the elbows, but they have a female figure like her, double jointed elbows and pinless, but wouldn't put it on these. I don't get it, man. Well, I tried to get her to stand on one foot. It ain't working out for me. But yeah, man, they look pretty good though. They look pretty good. They look really good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like them. I just wish they had this same level of attention when it came to the comic book shit and the art and the shit that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? They'll give us Bucky cap bodies and bullshit ass single jointed knees and elbows and shit. We're gonna go over that too. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as I can get her to stand again. Shit's hard as hell, man. Anyway. Like, look how hard it is to get these motherfuckers to stand. Why? She just fell over. I mean, and I'm barely tapping them. So good luck with that on your shelf. Domino effect. Get my camera back centered. But there they are. So size comparisons, we don't really have to do. I mean, we got it right here. I'm going to add this guy to the mix. Recently reviewed. I don't know which one I'm going to put up first, but he's dope. He's the reason I wanted him from the jump. I was going to pay the 23, 24, 25 bucks because how dope he actually looks. And they all different scale, man. That's what I like about this. So that's pretty dope. But I want to show you guys something here in a second. I may just throw, let's see. Let me throw Major Blood, of course. As far as size comparisons, this is G.I. Joe Classified Series. Major Blood. I'm going to get him in the back so you can see how those guys scale. With your G.I. Fuck. Couldn't just leave it alone, huh, Sean? Can't just leave it alone. But we here for the ride, right? Y'all still with me? Maybe, maybe not. Hey, look. Leave a 1 in the comment if you watched the whole video. And if you even watched the video. I'm interested in knowing for real. I mean, yeah, I'm just talking and playing. But this is for you guys, man. If you guys been on the fence about these guys and wondering if you should get it because you see it or you like them, like how I was. I liked them. I just didn't know if I wanted to pay that price for them. And she keeps falling. I'm trying to hold on to this pose because I think it's cool. You guys probably like that pose is trash. Garbino. But I don't know. Here's Riri. This is how she scales with them. Put her back over here. Now, I want to show you guys something. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully, let's see. I'm going to show you a figure that was released, Marvel Legends, from our childhood, right? And what I mean is like an ex. Let me get this, and I'll be right back. I might edit and cut right to it, or I might just keep it going. Okay, so we back at it. That didn't take too long, right? So, this is what I mean. This guy here, right? Single jointed elbows, pins, and he's bonky. He doesn't have nearly amount of pain as these guys. I mean, the sculpt is man, right? I mean, he's dope. That's how he scales with him. He's big. I love this dude. He's huge. But okay, we back at it, man. My mic cut off on me. Not 100% sure what happened. But anyway, like I was saying, he's dope. But to give us single jointed elbows, and this figure came out what, this year? Single jointed elbows with pins. The inconsistency is what I'm talking about. Lack of paint. He doesn't nearly have as much paint as these guys. But they'll give us this shit when it comes to our and that gray plastic is not as good as, you know, the silver that they're using on these guys. And you know, we get this shit. This is how they do us when it comes to our, you know, comic book or cartoon figures. You know what I mean? And we'll have excuses like, oh well, he's bulky and big, so we just gave him single jointed elbow. No, fuck that. You can give us double jointed elbows, yo. And what about the pinless tech? I mean, I like the figure. He's dope as hell, but come on, man. That's what I mean by these weren't bad figures. They really weren't. When it comes to sculpt and detail and the paint, the face technology, the tooling that they got, the double, you know, pinless tech, the face printing technology. I mean, these was checking all the boxes, to be honest with you. They scale good. That's what I mean by the inconsistencies, yo. For real. When they come out with the Marvel MCU versus like this guy. Old technology. Anyway, that's my little rant. We're going to move these guys out the way. Move that guy out the way. But this is your look at the Eternals. 5 out of the 7 figures from this wave. Yeah. I may be picking up the other 2 just to finish this wave off since I have these guys. But if you see it on clearance, I'm going to be honest. It's a definite buy. But if you, for $25 a figure after taxes, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a tough one because, yeah, you're getting some dope shit, but, you know, they'll give you shit like this. Single jointed elbows, same year figures, right? Or did this come out the end of last year? I can't really remember. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about this one. And you guys know my saying. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out. 1.